Welcome back everyone to Music Meeples. My name is Eddie.
And I'm Sylvia.
And we have another top 10 list. Well, not top 10, but another 10 list for you guys. This time from number 40 to 31. No?
Number 30 to 21.
My mistake. If you haven't watched our previous list, please go check it out on our channel. And without further ado,
let's get into it.
Alright, now my number 30 I think is a game that you previously mentioned, and I was quite surprised that I have it higher than you. It was number 21 last year, number 30 this year. Mm-hmm. It's a memory game called Kaboo.
Oh, yes.
Yes, what a fantastic game, you already mentioned it. It's where you get 4 cards. You can only look at 2 of the cards once, and that's it. You have to memorize and then play out cards. You can swap with other people around the table, steal their cards, and try and score the fewest points. First one to 100 points, the game ends, and then the one with the least points is the winner. Very simple, but yet very thinky.
Yes.
There's an amount of luck, but I think thinky.
Yeah.
Number 30, Kaboo.
That's a very good pick. My number 30 is a game that I quite like. You mentioned it in your previous list. It fell a little bit for me, but I absolutely love this game, and that's Splendor. Like you mentioned, it's one of our go-to games. I like this game so much that it was once my number 2 when we made our very first list.
I remember that was high. You had it quite high.
I love this game. It's simple, solid game. It's been a while now, and there's many games we've acquired since then.
But it still remains one of the top games.
Yes, and so easy to get to the table.
Yeah,
like
really
you say, feeling to play a game, we don't know really what to play, we take Splendor.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, then I think this will be a shocker for the rest of the board gaming community at number 29. This is a new entry, but I don't think that will be the shocker. I think it's the game, because we took a while to eventually acquire the game. Like I said before, we research a lot of games before we get it. We don't want a lot of games of the same type, for instance. We like to get a lot of different mechanics and a lot of different themes. This one, I'm a little bummed that we didn't get this one earlier. It's a game called Lost Ruins of Arnak.
Oh, yes.
Brilliant game. Also a Euro game. Like I said, I'm not a big Euro fan. Well, maybe last year. But it kind of converted me. But anyway, Lost Ruins of Arnak, a new entry, number 29. I'm sure you're gonna have it higher because I think you like the game a bit more. The theme is perfect. The mechanic is so meaty, so thinky. It's one of those games that you can't waste your resources. You have to think what you want. Lost Ruins of Arnak.
Very good game. So my number 29 is only my second game on this list of my entire top 50 that stayed the same. There's one more to come. So this is the first of 2, and it's gonna shock you. It's Caverna.
Oh, really?
So Caverna is a worker placement heaven. So this game has so many places. I know there's games that does have many more spots.
Yeah, 62 or 64 spots.
But Caverna is one of those games where you can go anywhere. You can use different strategies. Every time you can do something else. You're essentially building out your cave with a little farm on the side, and so many things you can do. It's so many choices you can make. I love that it's different every single time.
Yeah, I like the farming aspect of the game. And then you can also
with the cute little animals.
Building your farm up, and then also your little house.
Yeah.
Alright, my number 28. So this game has had... let me tell you this way. It was number 12. It started at number 12, right?
Okay.
That was 2 years back. It fell to number 33.
And now it climbed again.
And now it's at number 28. So it's there and about. It is a tile-laying game called Cascadia. Cascadia, I just love the scoring mechanisms.
You never know what's
going to happen, and the different scoring that you have with the different animal types. With bears, you have to score it one way. The bears have to be depending on what card you play, obviously, but the bears have
Groups
to
of
be
bears.
or like solitary animals. Oh no, I think it's the eagles as a solitary animals. The elk has to be in a line.
Yeah.
And you have to have a summon run as well. And so you also have to score for the habitat. And that makes the game, it hits that right spot. It's light enough and also heavy enough, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
To make it like, to feel like you've played a game.
Yeah, 2 lists ago I spoke about that cozy feeling.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yes.
I think that's it. Yeah, my number 28.
Very good pick. My number 28 is up 8 spots, so it moved up for me. It is also tile laying mixed with a little bit of action selection. It's unique, very unique and fun for me. This is Orichalcum. So Orichalcum is, if I'm not mistaken, by Bruno Cathala also, one of your favorite designers. Such a unique game. I like that you're playing on your own board, but you are selecting the cards from a row. That is very unique for me. And sometimes someone just takes that card just before you, and and that changes how your turn is going to go.
Yeah, the scoring also in that game is, I love it. I just love it. I'll talk about it later. Alright, then my number 27 is a new entry. And I think you mentioned it on your last list. This game says a lot where it stands at the moment because of I'm not a great fan of abstract games. It's Onitama.
Of course it is.
Onitama, what a game. What a brilliant game. I don't think I used to play chess a lot, and it's just too heavy chess, right? I mean, it has its spot, but Onitama is just, it's enough for a thinky game, and it's quick, it's fast, it's very unique. And
it doesn't take that downtime in between like chess does, when I sit and think there for 5 minutes or so.
Because you only have these cards in front of you, right? So it's they even have names for the different moves you can make, like the praying mantis or
the horse
or the
rooster.
Yeah, and so you can only pick 2 moves, right? And so that's what makes it so quick. Yeah, the rounds are very quick because you don't have to sit and think and yeah, I love it. Origami, my number 27.
Brilliant game. My number 27 is also an abstract game. This one dropped more than I would have wanted it to. It dropped by 15 places, but it's still higher than you rated it. It is Yinch. I absolutely love this game. It's a brilliant abstract game. Makes my brain so happy. Well, if you say let's play Yinch, I'll play it anytime. I don't know, there's something about this game. It has basically 2 components if you exclude the board, but wow, works, easy, elegant. I can't say anything more than that. It's just brilliant. Yeah,
Yinch is a brilliant 2-player game. I think you said it perfectly. It just scratches that itch. Yeah. My number 26 is a game that fell from 17 last year, but I enjoy this game so much. The reason it fell is because of the we don't get it to the table as much, and because of the weird player count. It's a game with like a bazillion aliens and different powers that you can have, which makes this game fantastic. It's Cosmic Encounter. What a great game. And I think it came out in the 70s, thereabouts. It's an old design, but it stood the test of time.
For sure.
And I would love to play this game more. The asymmetry with all the different aliens, everyone has a different, how you can play the game. There's negotiation. It's
wild.
It's wild. You can team up, attackers and defenders. It's what a fantastic game. I want to play it more.
Yes. Have a solid group that will play this game.
It's my number 26, Cosmic Encounter.
Very good pick. My number 26 is now one you spoke about in a previous list. We're just swapping it out, I see. And this is, for me, this is deck building royalty. In my opinion, it's probably the best deck builder if you just look at deck building. No other game mechanic, nothing else deck building. That is Dominion. So it's down 6 spots. It was number 20 last year. It's still up high for me. It's simple. We spoke about the ABCs. You play, action, buy, clean, and that's it.
It's so clean.
And the combos. I love a game with some combos in them. So this just I can't say anything more.
Yeah, what a great deck builder for sure. Right, my number 25, and I think this will be a shocker for you because this was as high as number 7 at the point.
Wow.
But last year it was number 12.
Okay.
So it was 7, 10, 12, and now it dropped big time to number 25. Once again, because of the amount of games we have, and so the game doesn't go to the table much.
Is it Eldritch Horror?
It is not Eldritch Horror, it is 7 Wonders actually.
Oh, okay.
7 Wonders, I adore this game. You build out your civilization with cards. The battle mechanic is unique because you only have to battle the player left to you and the right to you. And then, trying to build your wonder, which will give you points, trying to build up your culture. And this is all,
and the science.
The science, tableau building. What a great game. What a fast game, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't overstay its welcome.
Quick rounds. I'm just sad that it didn't hit the table that often, and I think that's why it dropped to 25. 7 Wonders.
Oh, my number 25 is a game neither of us mentioned, so I'm sure it will come at some point. It fell for me with 17 spots this year, and that is Eldritch Horror. Eldritch for me has big thematic adventures, maybe more mishaps with our luck in the game. But I love the tension, and we always discuss our characters and events after the game has ended. That it stays with you, and this is only one of 2 games in our collection so far that you invest that much into your character.
Yeah, building up your character.
Yes, I just wish we had a dedicated group. So when you mentioned the group, that's why my brain immediately went to this. 'Cause what a brilliant game, but too heavy to just say, "Hey guys, I know you're new to board gaming. Want to play this game?" It's hard to do that. So.
All right, now for my biggest climber, I think, out of all the games on my list, my top 100 list. It was 46 last year. It climbed now to 24, and I've mentioned it before. It's because of the experience we had last year with the gaming group. It's the best, in my opinion, the best programming game. It's called Colt Express.
Yes, I agree.
Wow, it's the place we had last year was just insane. The different stories and people invested into it, and we actually played as high as. That was another game, but we played the full count, of the game so often. It works so well.
New players,
and it's one of those games. Usually, in our experience, when we play games, people don't want to, let's say, attack other people.
Yes.
In this game, you have 6 shots. You're trying to shoot out your gun as fast as possible.
It's actually quite funny. In the beginning, people are a little bit shy of using their shotgun, and then when they start seeing what's going on, they drop that immediately.
Bullets flying everywhere. It's so much fun. I had great plays of this last year. That's why it climbed that much, I think. Because, once again, I have to mention, board games are more than just collecting stuff. It's about the memories and the people around the table.
Getting it to the table.
And that's Colt Express, my number 24.
I approve. My number 24 is a very nostalgic game, and it's the second one where you can get invested in your characters. And for me, that is Dead of Winter. Now, this is definitely nostalgia. That's speaking. It's up 14 spots from the previous year, and it holds a very special place in our collection. Maybe because it's one of our first games. I think you mentioned it the other time we did our list. It's one of our very first games, and the stories that we have with this game, it just comes alive every time we play this game. I love survival games, whether it's a computer game or board game. I like survival. I like the tension, and then the nostalgia. It's a winning combo.
Yeah, the stories is the one that gets us, for us especially, we like to tell everyone around the table to get into
the character.
Not over like
dramatize
Dungeon or Dragons, but to just give a little
some
bit of
personality,
backstory to your character. And we do this with most of our games, and the stories that then develop after that it's fantastic.
Yeah, I feel it does receive some unfair criticism in recent years, especially now that a lot of newer games has come out. But I feel Dead of Winter has been
Still a classic.
Yes, and it was groundbreaking for its time when it came out with the hidden traitor mechanic,
the
crossroads with the cooperative part, the storytelling. So it should get credit for what it did do for board gaming, and in my opinion. But I love this game so much.
Yeah, it's a great pick, great game. Alright, now my number 23. Sitting here, looking at this number 23 of mine, it was number 15, it felt 23. I can't figure out why, because recently we had play of this and it just reminded me of how great game this is. It's a game where you have to find the legendary City of Gold, Quest for El Dorado.
Oh my goodness.
It's a fantastic deck building race.
What is
game.
Wrong with you?
Yeah, listen, the recent plays, I would say it would even bump it up for sure. But
maybe you had a temporary lapse in judgment.
There's a lot of great games still to come. Quest for El Dorado, 23 is a solid space still to
all
occupy.
Jokes aside.
What a great, also a new gamer friendly game. You just get into it that fast. You're building your deck, you're racing through the jungle to get to the City of Gold.
You're getting stuck in your boat.
Yeah, for like a turn after turn. But it evokes great laughter around the table, and on your way to finding El Dorado, you are hiring help like photographers and pathfinders and captains, stuff like that. But great game. Never had a bad experience actually. We also played this with different variety of gaming groups from young to old. Everyone enjoys this one always. Yes,
very good pick. My number 23 is up 5 spots. You already spoke about it in your previous segment, and that is Tzolk'in.
Oh yeah, so, I knew it would be higher for you.
Yes, it's in my opinion one of the smartest worker placement games, and I believe it's because of that gear system it has. I love that you can plan ahead. As much as I love change in a game, the little bit of chaos in a game that makes you change, I also like that you can plan ahead. And the turning gears mechanic, you really need to plan it out well when you place your worker, because I believe, if I remember correctly, you can either place in a turn or you can pick them back up in a turn. You can't place and pick up. So you have to time it just right, and that just it's such a clever design. Good, clean. I love this game. Very good Euro game.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Alright, my number 22 is a game we already mentioned. I think last list that I mentioned all the games before you do. It feels like you're mentioning all the games before I do. Number 22, Bruno Cathala. Orichalcum. Has to be Orichalcum. Yes. It's up from 24. Great game. The scoring in this game, where you can, I think it's the first to 5, right? But
with the coins.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh. But the 5 points, it's not a guaranteed 5 points. You can have 3 points and then someone takes away one of your points, and so you can always fall back. And even though somebody is ahead by 2, you can always swing it back.
Yes.
A 2-point
Yeah,
swing or
especially
whatever.
if that is it guards? If that guard
Yeah,
changes.
yes.
Oh,
The
you
different
can
gods,
change the
and the
game.
different gods has different powers, of course. And you are in the game. Essentially, you are going out, and the theme is that you go. It's Atlantis, I think, that has to search for new land to build on, and so you are fighting all these mythical monsters as well to gain points. I don't know. It just hits the right spot. Such a nice quick game, thinky game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quicker than you would think it is. It's really over quite fast.
I mean, 5 points.
Yeah.
I love games that you can have that point swing, and it's always a close game.
Yes.
Never had a game that ran away.
Yes.
Yeah.
My number 22 is also a game that it most definitely will come up much higher for you, and that is down 12 spots for me this year, simply because of the plays, and that's Comet. We have Comet Blood and Sand.
That fell a lot.
Yes, we didn't play it a lot last year,
that's
so
true, that's true.
Although it is a good game, but I kind of agree with how you made your list, and I think when we make our list, you tend to think about the games that you mostly played.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
it fell a little bit this year, but this game makes sure that you get into each other's face. If you don't, you are
have to.
simply you're
I'm
simply
going to
allowing
attack you.
another player to
I have
walk
no
away
choice.
with the points. And like you just mentioned, if you I might have a few victory points, but when you come and take what do you call one of the spaces? I can't remember the name now. Obelisk? One of those obelisk spaces.
Oh yes, yeah.
Then you take some points away from me. Or when you go to that temple spot, attack there, you take points away from me.
Exactly. Another game with the points can swing, right?
Yes. So if you do not attack, you are just allowing the other player to walk away with the points. So but it doesn't feel personal, because I know that spot will be taken because of the juicy points. So depending on what the player is going for, do they need the temporary victory point or the permanent victory point, they will attack you.
Yeah.
So it's simply a case of, hey, you've got those points I need, I'm going to take them.
Yeah.
And battles are fast, they're clean.
Clean,
So,
fast.
very good
The battle
game.
mechanic is also one of my favorite battle mechanics.
Yes, where you played with the cards.
Yeah, Game of Thrones does it well, and this one does it well as well.
Yes, very good game.
It is. Right, the last one, number 21, is another climber, and so this is actually significant. It was number 31 last year. It climbed 21, and this is because of, I think it was one play. The experience we had in that play was amazing. It's one of the most thematic games. I just know I'm gonna have fun if we take out this game and play. And I'm not even a fan of this genre. It's called Eldritch Horror. Now, when I say I'm not a fan of this genre, I absolutely, you can ask Sylvia, I hate horror. I just hate it.
Yeah,
It's
you're not a fan.
I'm not a fan of horror because it doesn't appeal to me. It's not.
But
It's so stupid.
Since the first play, you've loved this theme. You were surprised with this game because of that.
And yeah, that's what I'm getting at. So, Eldritch Horror is about fighting Cthulhu and all its, I don't want to say minions, but all its the dark forces, right? So you have these different monsters, from vampires to cultists to whatever. And so it just sucked me in the game. Because I have this character, I have to build up my character. I'm so invested in my character, and so I genuinely want to succeed.
Yes.
And I'm so invested in the game.
I still
Even
remember.
though it is a horror based game.
Yeah, I still remember the one game, and it wasn't even my character. It was your jazz player.
It was my musician.
Yes.
And he died.
And you were so distraught.
I was distraught. I was getting ready to make funeral arrangements and call the family. I love this game, and it's such a great thematic game. Always looking forward if you're going to play this. You have to play it with the right game group, though.
Definitely.
I have to say that.
Definitely.
But Eldritch Horror, that's why it climbed, because mostly of the experience we had last year. So yeah, number 21.
So my number 21 is a big jump. It is up with 14 spaces. and I know you like this game quite a bit, so I'm sure it will come up in your top 20. And that is Imperial Settlers Empires of the North.
Wow, you have it low.
It's
No.
21. So I love the engine building of this game, and that each faction is unique. There's a lot of variety there, and even how you pair the factions together. So I like that. I absolutely love the artwork. Oh my goodness. And small details on the cards. If you ever have the time, look at the art of the cards. It's different. There's quirky things hidden in there. I love that.
Yeah.
It's a fun, breezy Empire game. There's some tough decisions in there, but it feels light.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain. It doesn't feel heavy, even though there is some real strategy in there.
It's also a game that I'm looking forward to the expansions. The asymmetry in this game is done very, very well.
Yeah.
We have to also say that we are not big on expansions.
Yes.
Expansion really has to add to the game
Yes.
before we really even consider
Yeah.
getting it. So, we have expansions, and this is mainly because I'm digressing now, but mainly because of experience we had of one game that we bought an expansion and then we just found out it doesn't really add to the game.
Yes.
It ticked me off so much. So yeah, from then on,
Maybe one day we'll discuss that.
we will definitely discuss it on the channel. But yeah, I agree. I guess it's a great big Imperial Settlers. Alright, so there you have it. Yet another 10 games done and dusted. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
I have some interesting stats for you.
Yes, go for it.
Previous list I spoke about my biggest climb, which was Gold Express. And in this list you mentioned that this is your biggest climb, which is also Gold Express.
Gold Express. Right, so let us know if there is maybe a theme that you don't like or a genre that you don't like, but you only play that theme or genre in a board game. Is there something like that, like I mentioned with Eldritch Horror with me? Not a fan of horror, but I will only play it in a board game form, especially Eldritch Horror. Please let us know in the comments. I would love to hear. In the meantime, keep the music playing
And keep the meeples moving.